Hello. That's not what I wanted. Alright. And we continue with Starfield. Okay, so 2.5 hours is about how much I played. Yes, confirm.
Hello.
Alright, and before we talk to what's her name, let's do some of these activities that I had. Activities. Planning, complete a research project, see your parents at Pioneer Tower, follow landmark on Luna, Sergeant Yumi, London landmark on Earth. Okay, let's visit our parents first. Let's see what happens. Where's that?
No, I'm not feeling that bad.
We have an
Oh, what did I just do?
The majority of citizens here in New Atlantis count on Reliant Medical. I believe our reputation speaks for itself.
Okay, what do you do?
Welcome to Reliant. If you're in need of medical assistance or require supplies, I am sure we can accommodate you.
No, I'll
May
pass.
you remain in good health.
You have to trust the science, the medical knowledge.
Where is that? I need to know.
A diplomatic visa?
Wish that bartender at Viewpoint would stop complaining to security. I don't know what she lost, but she won't get it back by herself.
mom and dad.
What? Well, I'll be. Honey, we got ourselves a visitor. I'll get the coffee brewing.
Oh, my God. Oh, you about gave me a heart attack.
Not that we're not thrilled to see you, son, but I thought you were under contract with Argos Extractors. Is everything all right? Come again? Constellation? Is this one of those candid camera vids? A joke?
My child is a member of Constellation. I just knew you were special. Didn't I always
Well,
say
are they?
that? That you were meant for great things? Great things.
We'll see how Constellation
Oh,
plays
in
out.
life you need to celebrate the victories you get. Because you don't know when the next one's coming. Oh, but you didn't give me any notice. If I'd known, I'd have your favorite meal in the oven. And your room is just a mess. Although that's how you left it.
Easy, honey. Let the boy catch his breath. Why don't you settle in? You know you're always welcome.
All right. Oh no. Okay. Anything here I can have?
Regina, the president of...
Oh, I know all about her.
Well, she's making me redo the whole report from scratch because she gave me the wrong information.
You worked on that for days.
I know. I swear next election, I'm stepping down.
Cards.
I can't
High
stand
school
her.
backpack. School backpack, good as new. There's so many pockets in there. One of them had an old apple and, well, it's clean now. All grown with the backpack has the best storage on the market. Maybe you could use it with Argos. If not, let me know and I'll donate it. Okay.
What? Oh, what's this about?
Like that.
Go away.
Fred's a wise man. And I suppose sympathy. Damn straight.
Is there another activity to do here, or is that was that it? I need to know. Okay, yeah, that was it. I could do this. Where is this at? Hello?
Well, hello. You hear about the job by any chance? The officer over there can help you with any bounty issues. Part-time security officer. The position's very flexible. You can basically work whenever you're available. No pressure. We've had some gaps in the schedule lately. Macy's out on maternity leave. Jose's on loan to Sidonia. When it rains, it pours type of situation.
Okay.
So really,
okay.
we just
okay.
need someone to fill the void. Interested?
I'm good at filling voids.
Well, first things first, I have to ask. Do you have any security experience at all?
Oh yeah, I did. I am a bouncer.
Oh, yeah? Oh, that's great. Just so you know, so we're on the same page, our officers' greatest weapon is their voice, not their fists. But I'll toss in a few extra creds because that is relevant experience.
What is relevant?
Well,
Fucking better be.
I think I've heard all I
I had
need.
to punch you.
Your first assignment couldn't be easier. Go to Mast and check in with Agent Plato at Aegis. There was a package left at a dead drop, and they need UC security to handle it. He'll fill you in on the details.
What's masked?
You know, MAST, the Military, Administrative, and Scientific Triumvirate.
All right.
Giant building in the center of the city?
Gotcha.
Headquarters of the entire United Colonies? I really should have given you a more thorough interview. Aegis? They're basically UC intelligence. They help identify threats to New Atlantis before they become problems. While we're separate departments, there are times we need to rely on each other, so it's important to keep a good working relationship. We do Agent Plato this favor, and maybe he'll toss us some intel when an investigation stalled. Tit for tat. You know how it works.
All right.
Let me know if you have any questions.
Sounds good. Let's go. Okay. So is that keeping up the peace? That's what this is? Okay. Gotcha. I'm not doing that. Return to viewport. See what that's like.
Ever been to Sidonia? My brother works there. I really love this place. Couldn't imagine living anywhere else. Oh, sure. There's always tons of travel into New Atlantis, so there's no shortage of people to meet. I love talking with the new people and hearing about their journeys. Not to mention, it's also nice and safe. Unlike my brother's job. He's a Marine, and if that wasn't bad enough, he's stationed in Sidonia. He keeps telling me it's safe and how he loves his job, but I just worry about him so much. All I ever hear about Sidonia is how many people get hurt in accidents there. I just pray that he'll be okay.
He'll be alright.
I hope you're right. I just have such a hard time believing that, though.
Want me to go punch somebody?
Right. Oh my. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to dump all of that onto you. It just feels good to get it all off my chest.
Well, I'm glad you can get it out.
There's a huge tree in the Embassy District, across from the mass station. Trust me, it may sound dumb, but I think everyone should see it at least once when they're in the city. It's so cool. Or maybe I just love trees. Until next time.
All right. Is it Simeon or Simon? Who are you? The Hunter. Who are you? Gideon Acre? Okay, there are named people here. Holy hell.
Hey.
Hey. Alright, thank you. You're friendly. Who are you? Outpost Management Specialist.
I'm looking to join a crew. Any openings?
Okay. Okay.
I'm only looking to render going rate.
I don't have an outpost just yet. I don't have an outpost yet. Or else I would. What about you? Who are
Hey
you?
there.
Okay.
You look like the planet hopping type. Got any room on your ship for someone like me?
Shotgun certification 2 on ballistics. Particle beam weapon systems. Okay.
I guess that's goodbye then? Safe travels!
Howdy.
Howdy. Can I talk to you too?
Any vacancies on your crew?
Good to see you.
Who is the hunt? I want to know who you are.
Not used to people coming up to me. The suit usually scares them off. Although I guess that's my fault, isn't it? Yeah, well, I go all over. A little psychological warfare up front tends to make things easier. Retired, actually. From too many lives to count. But I've been all those things, yeah? And a few more.
Okay.
I spend a lot of time in the fringes these days. God help you if you come across something someone wants. You'd think it was things like civilizations and factions that cause people to want to shoot each other. No, even without that, it's still winner take all.
Plenty of people out there helping each other. Me as well. Find the senses in there.
Of course. That's what makes the reality so tragic. Wait a second. I think I'm in danger of having a real conversation with someone for a change. Better stop here.
Why?
I'm sure we'll see each other again.
But you're cool.
I'll see you around.
Alright, fine. Are you another crew member or are you mission?
Hey, if you're looking for a weapon specialist, I could really use the work to pay off some debts. Damn. Guess I'll try someone else.
Anything I can do for you? Never a dull day in the big city. See you.
Okay.
Hey there. Always nice to see a new face. First time in New Atlantis? Oh boy. I didn't mean for you to take it personally. It's just something to say to customers. Break the ice. Know what I mean? Listen.
Breaking ice.
You just relax.
Breaking
Make
ice.
yourself comfortable. You're welcome to stay as long as you want.
Alright.
That work for you, new guy?
Yeah.
Let me know if there's anything I can get you. You know, I had a guy in here last week ranting that General Shao ought to send the Marines down into the well. I'm usually all for letting folks speak their mind. Most times it can't be helped after a few drinks. But that was just too much. Anybody stuck living in the well, it almost certainly isn't by choice. And things down there aren't that bad. Yep. Spaceport traffic keeps me pretty busy. But just between you and me, I've got something in the works that'll change everything. A new drink that'll make this place famous. Galaxy-wide. You would love it, I guarantee. Only, I can't make you one right now. Don't have the ingredients.
That's what this is.
I made a deal with a hauler to bring me some small samples of an ingredient I think will make all the difference. But it never showed up. Turns out the guy I hired was also hired by a few other folks. The kind of folks who ship less than legal cargo. Security got wind, and the whole lot was impounded. Now they're just sitting on it, taking their sweet time like they always do. It's killing me. I submitted all the paperwork, believe me. It won't amount to anything, but I did it. And really, I'm not even certain this is what I need to finish the recipe. I think it is. I need to get my hands on that cargo. I really do. It's gonna keep me awake nights if I don't try. Before we say anything else, I am in no way asking you to do anything that might violate any of the many, many laws in place here in New Atlantis or the larger United Colonies.
No, of
This
course
is
not.
just one friend talking to
Wink.
another friend,
Yeah.
asking if maybe that friend could possibly find a way to get her important cargo out of the
Of course,
impound.
yeah.
And
Hypothetically.
if, hypothetically,
Yeah.
that were done in a less than 100% legal way, well, that might not be the worst thing in the world.
That's fair.
You, with me on this?
Yeah, sure.
God, you have no idea what a relief this is.
Access
I'm
secure
obviously not
storage.
expecting you or anyone to go in guns blazing and taking hostages or
Nope.
something.
Just fists
I
up.
just figure there has to be a way to get what I need. I know a few things, but not much. The cargo is being held down at the spaceport, not in the security office. Still, they use the same access cards. If you had one, it'd work. How or why you would have a UC security access card is none of my business, of course. I'm sure I'm better off not knowing. Beyond that, the ship decks over there might also be able to get in. I don't know any of them, or I'd be talking to them instead of you. No offense.
Understandable.
I'm not worried. I'm annoyed.
Okay.
Wait, are you saying I should be worried? No, of course not. It'll be fine. Totally fine. I trust you.
Alright.
Catch you later.
Now let me see something. Where is okay. How many I'm assuming the ship can only have 2 crew members right now. Okay, well, I'll come back here for you guys.
Hello.
The well's been having brownouts all the time.
Alright.
Masked final.
So let's see. Stealing confidence. Okay, where is this?
We sent someone down there, but nothing's changed.
Pickpocket this guy?
That your ship that landed not too long ago? It sure is something.
Alright, never mind. Hey, bud.
Hey, this really isn't a good place for civilians to be hanging around. There's something I can help you with? Yeah, I can't really just let you in there.
Then go get it for me. Information from kind words, distractions to threats. Each choice has difficulty. The higher difficulty, chance the choice fails, but the more points you'll earn when you succeed. More choices you can make, but you can never fail if your last choice succeeded. Okay.
Well, that's... thank you. Yeah, I hope so. All right, look, don't tell anyone I did this for you. I could lose my job over it.
Okay.
If anyone asks, I had nothing to do with this. You got it?
Yeah, if anybody asks, I'll just punch you in the face and show that we're not friends. Yep, all good. Have fun.
All right, make it quick, will you?
Yeah, will do. Anything else in here I can have? No? Doesn't look like it. Well, but that's okay. I don't really need anything. What is that up there? Okay. Well, thanks, Big Chief.
Watch for the engine blast, will you? They'll pull you right over.
All right. That wasn't so bad. Oh, okay. All right. Easy peasy. And the persuasion system is interesting. Definitely interesting. Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving.
Shut the fuck.
Okay. No. Just to make sure the label's done.
Excuse me.
I don't want to sound desperate, but any luck finding my cargo? Hey there, new guy. Good to see you again. Can I get you something? Oh, no way. You really got it? I probably don't want to know what you did to get this, right? I mean, I want to know, but it's maybe better if I don't. I certainly hope not. This is a huge deal to me, but it's not worth either of us murdering over. Well, look, I can assure this will all be worth it in the end. Matter of fact, I'm going to let you have the first ever sample.
Well, you didn't even try this yourself?
You get free drinks. Not like unlimited free drinks.
That's whack.
But you want a little pick-me-up now and then? I got you covered. I need some time to work on what comes next. But this was the difficult part, I think. Really? Thank you so much.
All right.
Stop by anytime.
Let's go. Level 4. Okay. Okay. So I can't level this up, I don't think, until... Yeah, okay. So I have to do challenges to rank them up. Okay. So right now, maybe I do extra life? Martial arts? That's cool. What is this? Okay. Anyways. Social, commerce, astronomy, persuasion. Pickpocketing could be useful. I don't really need these right now. Astrodynamics. I think boost packing could be cool. But I think I want to upgrade more social stuff. Let's do theft. Alright. Cool. Okay, you guys stay here. I will, I'll come back to you guys later. What was that, actually? Oh, okay. Okay. Next mission. Nope. Wrong one. Over mast. I think that's here, right? get up there?
Citizens of the United Colonies to the best of your abilities.
Huh? Alright.
I'm afraid I'm not at liberty to discuss that. You are, of course, welcome at any time here in Mast. Same as anyone. Just be aware that you are being monitored. Ah, right. You're Sergeant Yumi's recruit. You're taller than I expected.
Why'd you have that expectation to begin with?
Oh, it wasn't a compliment. Just an observation. In any case, let me fill you in. We have a dead drop that we think has been compromised. So I'd like someone from UC Security to handle the pickup instead. Take the package back to Sergeant Yumi, and he'll check it in as evidence before it gets routed back to Aegis.
Okay.
We think non-UC affiliated groups have their eye on it, and are using it to identify field agents. Normally, we just burn the location, but we didn't get this intel until after the drop. So we're going to need non-Aegis personnel to do the pickup to cover our tracks. Take the NAT to the spaceport. There should be a Galbank ATM right next to the station. The package is taped under one of the benches. Grab it and deliver it to Sergeant Yumi and the job's done.
Okay.
No. My parents would never have been so presumptuous. Every agent who joins Aegis gets to choose a pseudonym, pending approval, of course. I chose this for myself when I signed on.
Okay.
I have, of course, since learned that I am not nearly as smart as I thought I was as a younger man. I suppose none of us are. I'm the acting head of Aegis, the intelligence division here in Mast. I oversee all our active projects and agents in the field, and I'm afraid that's about as much detail as I can give you.
Okay. That is fine with me. Real quick. Oh, okay, never mind.
Luck with the mission.
Alright, thank you. I'll do my best. I'm gonna try pickpocketing, but I probably have to wait.
I have a feeling today's going to be a great day. Don't you agree? Hey, give that back!
Shit. 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 Oh, okay, hold on.
New Atlantis Security, stop!
No.
You're making things harder for yourself.
No. Leave me alone.
UC Security, stop right now.
I don't wanna.
Stop! In the name of the law.
It's interesting. What is that? cool as fuck. Vanguard is born.
No one is born a United Colony citizen. Only through service to the UC can one hope to earn one's citizenship. But the UC prides itself on taking care of its people.
Piloting simulator? Okay, that's cool.
Cost of living controls means citizens pay less than their foreign counterparts for needs big and small.
One of my slaves said terramorphs can
I wonder if I'll miss New Atlantis when Tony... I'm so excited to see Tony after work. Oh, hi there. I'm doing great. How about you?
I've been struggling to find meaning in my life.
We've all been there, I think. Maybe you just need to find a goal to strive towards.
True.
I've been trying to save up enough money so that I can go explore the settled systems with my boyfriend, Tony. I think we're finally getting close. Really? Well, I guess you're right.
What are you staring
Feeling
at?
a bit run down. I really love my job, but it's hard work and long hours. I could definitely use a Terracino from Terrabrew right now. Really? That's so sweet. I really appreciate it. See you around.
All right. Where is that terrible?
Wow, you look completely different.
As you can see, traffic is
Hello and
good.
welcome to Thanks for
The
choosing
sales
Terrabrew.
keep
What can I get you?
climbing.
And there are 2 locations.
Certainly. Please take your time.
Yes.
Wait, what does she want?
And the sales in the fest didn't dip at all when the second store opened.
Cappuccino. Okay, gotcha.
Impressive.
Hi there.
Times
welcome
change.
to Terrabrew. Certainly. Please take your time.
I will. Thank you. Cappuccino. Give me that.
People need coffee.
I need to report back, but this is very encouraging. There's no terror. You can tell they put a lot of care into their franchises.
Okay. Anyways.
just wrote us off.
How much credits do I have? I actually don't know. 13,000? Okay, that's not terrible. Tis not bad.
Another day, another credit. Oh, thank you so much. Soon I'll be coursing with bountiful energy. I'll be the most enthusiastic janitor in New Atlantis.
Word.
Here,
word,
take
word.
this. I found it while I was cleaning. I figured you might find a use for it. Thanks again. I really appreciate it.
I tell you.
Take care of yourself.
And now, treat the package. Okay. Spaceport.
It's definitely a red flag. Hear about that missing ship? They think it was pirates.
Oh, yeah? Oh my god, congratulations!
How's the investigation going? Wait. You're on the wanted list.
Oh, what?
I've got special orders. You're coming with me. Prepare for immediate transport to our vessel. Smart decision. Stand
See
by
what
to be
happens.
transferred.
I'm telling you, the commander's got plans for this loser. Why else would he be going through all this trouble?
I still don't understand why he trusts a criminal. Seems like too much of a risk.
Okay.
Stop worrying and keep an eye on our guest. I'll be right back.
You just sit tight. The commander wants to have a little chat.
Okay.
The prisoner's ready, sir.
I hope you're comfortable. We have a lot to discuss. Not this time.
What?
So, let me see what we're working with here. Says here you started out as a bouncer for a pretty rough establishment. Oh, that's absolutely perfect.
Is it?
I also see that you mined on Vectera, and now you're with Constellation. You've certainly been quite busy. Oh, and look at that. Right at the bottom of this list is the criminal incident that landed you in my crosshairs. I will, when I'm ready.
Bruh.
Now that we have that out of the way, let me introduce myself. My name is Commander Kibwe Ikande, and I'm in charge of this operation for UC SysDev. Are you familiar with what we do?
I honestly don't care.
Yes, well, this is your only opportunity to keep yourself out of jail. So I suggest you change your attitude.
Man, fuck you.
UC SysDev is a division of the UC Navy. Well, they handle the big picture stuff. We deal with a very particular problem. The Crimson Fleet.
Okay.
That convict is where you enter the picture.
My name is Bobby.
No. No, you don't. Not yet, anyway. We've been prodding at the Crimson Fleet for years, trying to take them down one ship at a time. But we barely scratched the surface. If we can get someone on the inside, we have a shot at finding a loose thread we can pull to bring it all down. Not for me. For yourself.
Bruh.
Look, I'm going to make this simple. Agree to work for UC SysDev, and together we take down the Crimson Fleet. Refuse, and I tell these guys to throw you into the nearest lockup. Might even tack on an extra few hundred credits to your fine. Well, first of all, we'll forget about the infraction that landed you on the Vigilance. Wipe the slate clean. Better still, depending on how well you do your job, we'll even kick in a few extra credits to offset any costs that the operation will incur. Or, you can throw all that away and end up back in jail with a hefty fine attached. I'm not coercing you into doing anything. I'm simply giving you a chance to redeem yourself. So, what do you say? You going to work with me? Or should I find someone else?
Fine.
Smart choice. I'm going to have one of my men escort you to the operations center. I strongly suggest that you don't give him any trouble. And don't bother trying to leave the ship. I think you'll find all access to the docking area is fully restricted.
Alright. I'm a criminal.
Alright, let's go. So, you took the op instead of serving the time. Gonna be the commander's new mole, huh? Infiltrating a bunch of pirates. You've got a lot of guts.
Hello.
Still, it makes you wonder, especially with the stories that go around. Like the one about how the fleet deals with informants by lashing them to the hull of a ship, and then slowly letting the air out of their suit. Could you imagine a worse way to go? I know I couldn't. But I wouldn't worry about it. Since the commander handpicked you, I'm guessing you can hold your breath for a really long time, right?
Pardon.
The Conde's on level 2. Try not to touch anything until he actually clears you.
Alright, this is as far as I go. Take the lift up to Ops. Commander Ikande should be waiting for you.
Alright. Uh-huh. What just happened?
Yes, what? Excuse me.
Yes.
Hello.
Ah, there you are. Excellent. Now that we've established your level of cooperation with us, I want to introduce you to your new home. This is the Operations Center of the UC Vigilance. SysDev's nerve center, dedicated to the destruction of the Crimson Fleet.
Okay.
Which is precisely why we're taking a more clandestine approach.
Okay.
We need eyes and ears inside the Crimson Fleet. Someone who can feed us information, evidence, and expose their weaknesses. The catch is that you can't just knock on their front door and ask for an application. Getting inside is going to take some finesse. I do. Our intelligence has managed to find a possible opening into the Crimson Fleet through Saoirse Bowden, one of their contacts. She works for the Trade Authority in Sidonia, so you'll be using a container of Aurora we've loaded on your ship to get her attention. Aurora is a Class A controlled substance that's illegal to transport outside of Neon, a city on Volai. Get caught with this stuff aboard a ship, and you're looking at some serious fines. That's classified. Suffice to say that the smuggler who was previously holding it will be spending the rest of their life in prison. That's right. So it'll be your job to convince this person that you're the real deal.
Okay.
Once you bluff your way into the Crimson Fleet, then the operation proceeds to evidence gathering. That's where my second-in-command, Lieutenant Gillian Toft, comes into the picture. She'll explain everything you need to know. If I didn't have confidence in your abilities, we wouldn't be having this conversation. Remember, this entire operation rests on your ability to infiltrate the Crimson Fleet and bring us the evidence we need to take them down. I wouldn't expect any less. Look, before you begin, I want to make something perfectly clear. As an undercover operative for UC SysDef, you'll be expected to follow our code of conduct and ethics. Allow yourself to stray too far off the path, and you stand a good chance of spiraling out of control. The Crimson Fleet doesn't follow the rules. They only abide by one thing: money.
Right.
All of their morals and social graces fall by the wayside in pursuit of their greed. At first glance, this can appear quite enticing, so I'm warning you not to get lured into their trap. Think you can handle that?
I think so.
To put it simply, you can't go into every situation with guns blazing.
Well, that's fucking boring.
Think before you act. Calculate what you're doing and pull the trigger only when it's absolutely necessary. At the end of the day, your primary goal is taking down the Crimson Fleet. That's the greater good. I don't want promises. I'm just asking you to think.
Okay.
Anyway, it's time to hand you over to Lieutenant Toft. She'll brief you about the details of the evidence-gathering portion of the operation. Now, get out of here. Good luck. That's easy to answer. You don't.
Oh, okay.
We'll be monitoring your activities from the Vigilance and attempting to keep it within your vicinity. When you feel you've gathered enough evidence, and at the completion of your assignments, head back here for a debrief. Beyond that, you're completely on your own.
Okie doke.
All we know is that she's been with the Trade Authority for years, which means she's been privy to some seriously shady deals. She's shrewd and she's diligent. The only reason we were able to connect her with the Crimson Fleet at all was thanks to an informant. I'm afraid she's the best lead we've got. For your own safety, nobody but myself and the crew of the Vigilance will be aware that you're working for the United Colonies. Basically, if you land in jail, you're going to have to deal with the fines. Dismissed.
All right.
Howdy.
Motherfucker just said howdy.
Pardon.
Shut up.
Conde's on level 2. Try not to touch anything until he actually clears
Wait,
you.
what am I to do? Oh, okay. So she was still up in that room. Okay. Okay.
Okay, hello. Hey.
Yes?
Okay, hello.
All right. We don't have a lot of time, so I need you to listen up. While you're working undercover, it's imperative that you gather as much evidence as possible. If you find any records that look suspicious or incriminating, you bring it to me. Is that understood?
I think so.
Well, since it isn't every day we stumble across a criminal's fully written confession, we need to build a case against our suspects. The more evidence we acquire, the stronger our case becomes. And knowing the Crimson Fleet, they'll leave plenty of evidence for you to find. I'd scour every inch of wherever the Crimson Fleet sends you. Otherwise, you're wasting our time and risking your neck for nothing. Criminals are sloppy. Look hard enough and I'm certain you'll stumble across their mess. You better make it, because Commander Akande cashed in all his chips to get this operation off the ground. I want data slates, computer downloads, handwritten notes. Hell, I'll take anything if it'll get those bastards thrown into the brig. For the sake of the settled systems, I hope you're right. That minor skirmish you had with them on Vectera was nothing compared to the death and destruction those pirates leave behind. If you've seen what I've seen, you'd understand why I'm pushing you so hard.
Feel like talking
What?
about it?
No. It's personal. It has nothing to do with you. Just stick to the mission and you'll be fine. That's all we're asking. Oh, before you go, there's one more thing. Commander Akande has authorized a credit disbursement for each piece of evidence that you return, as compensation for your efforts. It's not generous, it's motivational. Commander Akande's idea. All right, we've loaded a container of Aurora into your ship's cargo hold. We're also providing you with a sample you can use to tease the goods. We've cleared your ship for launch. Proceed to Sidonia. Make contact with Saoirse Bowden. And with any luck, she'll point you to the Crimson Fleet. That should do it. You're dismissed. Not really, no. I've learned to keep my personal experiences separate from the job.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe. No, it's not really an appropriate time to be going over my private life. There are much more important things to be done. Let's just stick to the job at hand and concentrate on the mission.
I've got plenty of time.
Maybe we can talk about it some other time, okay? Don't worry, the container's been registered with UC Security, so you shouldn't have any trouble. Even if you're scanned. Of course, if we find out you tried to sell it to someone outside the boundaries of this particular operation, well, I don't think I need to tell you the consequences of making that mistake. Let me know if you need anything else.
Okay, so I won't be arrested. They won't like be able to detect it on the scans. So I can probably deliver that package and finish the mission I was doing. What is this? Apply for a job. Jimson.
Really?
Wait a minute. No, I wanted to.
How soon? Still have questions? Go ahead and ask. Nicely done. It's really hard to find good help these days. That being said, my luck seems to be turning around. We've gotten a lot of new personnel as of late, not just you.
Sick.
Who knew all I had to do was put up a sign?
True.
As am I. And the best part is, since you're all part-timers, there's no paperwork. Anyway, here's your payment. And if I have any more work for you, I'll let you know.
Sick. Thanks, Chief. Oh. Okay.
Got a call, someone's power kept going out.
Good day, Captain.
Actually, let's do the art dealer.
Captain Bobby, hello. I am satisfied to see that you survived your most recent sleep cycle. How can I be of service, Captain? I will await your next order here.
Alrighty.
Anything I need some work done? I'm sure you can find something you like.
Let's have a look. The Rambler. Okay. Oh. Let's see. Galileo. That's pretty cool. Four crew. Splendor, the Sparrow. Shield Breaker. That's crazy. 5 crew. Yeah, that's a lot. Okay, that's pretty cool. Alright, let's get it going.
By the way, scan as you enter the city.
I'm talking to Sergeant.
If you're in the market for artwork, I'm sure I can.
As a tracker agent, my duty is to inform and
The Trade Authority has access to goods and services no one else does. No one. Welcome to the Trade Authority. If you're here on legitimate business, I would be more than happy to help you. If, however, you are here under false pretense, say, sent by one Miss Tsang of UC Distribution, then I'm afraid you'll find nothing illegitimate here to report to her. And I'd ask that you pass along my request to stop these silly games. So, what'll it be? Perhaps, but I'm quite confident in my business, and I refuse to be intimidated.
Okay.
Please, let me know if I can assist you further. Ah, yes, I've been expecting you. Here's your package. And don't worry, I've already corrected the ownership record for you. Nothing. Nothing at all. Thanks for your business. Pleasure dealing with you.
That's suspicious. That's very suspicious.
Yeah?
Shut up.
It takes dealing in art is Shh! Are you crazy? Keep your damn voice down. Oh, get off your high horse. I didn't trick you. You're just not very observant. What do you have to complain about? You're getting paid? Everything went smoothly. No one got hurt. It's all part of the game, my friend. It pays to get your hands a little bit dirty. It pays very, very well. But I digress. Thank you for your discretion. Now that our little transaction is complete, I should be on my way. Take care, and let's not talk about this again. See you.
Hello there, dear friend.
Hello?
Your poise, your stature, your confidence. You strike me as a fellow collector. A plate? Oh my. As in a plate from Earth? Absolutely. Without question. Here, take the gem. That Guillaume, if he wanted his gem back so badly, he could have simply asked. The gem is worthless, less than a paperweight. But actually, Earth paperweights are quite valuable. Bah, I'm sure Guillaume makes it seem that way. In reality, it couldn't be further from the truth.
All right.
Guillaume and I have known each other for years. Since we were both young men. He is the closest thing I have to a brother. And, much like brothers, we quarrel. But that doesn't mean we don't like each other. I will say, however, Guillaume can be a tad overdramatic, as well as a sore loser. Don't tell him I said that.
Understandable.
Me? Why, to be frank, I don't do much. Not anymore, at least. And that suits me just fine. Yes. I now live to collect artifacts from Earth. You see, every artifact tells a story. Even spoons and forks, which most take for granted. People laugh at me when they see I collect old Earth spoons. But think about it, friend. Spoons change the course of history. Can you imagine life without them?
Alright. That's cool, I guess. I didn't really mean to do that mission, but I did it, so cool. Oh.
Pardon?
I keep telling them I am a
At
manager.
this rate, I won't
should
even
be
have a
managing.
collection. Ah, wonderful. I knew George would make the exchange. He could never resist foodware from Earth. You've done me a great service today, friend. I'll be sure to never take this gem for granted ever again. Thank you for bringing it back to me.
You're welcome.
Until next time.
Level 5.
Outrageous.
If you'd like a cup of coffee,
Do
just
I
speak to one of
look
our
like a
cashiers.
barista to you? Could you please bother someone else? Not what? No, just not now. Can't you see how busy I am?
Alright, bitch. Okay. Oh, I keep pressing the wrong fucking button. I'm not talking to Sergeant right now. Complete research project. I'm not doing that one. Trying to help us on a planet. I could probably do that. Let's do this one. And then I heard, and I've been reading, that it's a lot of people are saying you can do the main quest, like beeline the main quest, and still have an absolute blast playing the rest of the game. So I might do the like the undercover shit and then beeline main quest. I have to do more research on it. Actually, while I'm here. All right.
Evening, sir. You know, I went to church.
So, what's the point?
Of what?
The scars from the colony war are still forming. I feel like I've seen all there is to see. But hopefully I've left a few things for the next life.
What you got
It
for
just
me?
so happens I need a letter delivered to my pen pal in Sidonia. Pay is in advance. 1,000 credits. What is a stranger except a friend you haven't met? Besides,
That's
there's
dangerous.
something about you that I like. And I've always trusted my gut. Her name is Hattie. She used to live in the apartment I live in now. I used to get all her packages because she never bothered to change her address. One day I tracked her down and sent her a letter. She sent one back. And from then on, we just never stopped responding. Bless you, child. I believe you'll find Hattie at the community center in Sidonia.
Okay.
Just hand her the letter. She'll know who it's from.
Watch, I'm gonna do that, and then she's gonna be like, this woman again? Can't you just leave me alone? That sounds like something they would do. Commercial district.
Hey there.
Hey, are you looking for eggs too? I've only found one so far, but I want to find more before anyone else does. So if you see some, can you tell me? Yeah, it was. Weird, right? Miss Seng over at UC Distribution bought the one I found, and she said she might buy more if I can find them. I could really use the credits.
Okay. Alright.
I'm pleased to report that our stocks are currently being maintained at 90% or higher. I'm sure we have anything you might need. Welcome to UC Distribution. Now, before you say a word, I am required to inform you that formal complaints cannot be filed until the customer feedback system is back online.
Okay.
I have been told it'll be up and running in 2 weeks, but you know how these things are. I am sorry for any potential inconvenience. Also, if you're here about a corporate account, I've been assured that deliveries will be back on schedule soon. Who, Jordan? That kid's in here every other day with some random thing he found. Trying to get credits. Yeah, I took pity on him. Why, what is it? Oh, really? Well, you can have it back for what I paid for it, plus a little extra. Let's call it a convenience fee, shall we?
Fucking bitch. Just give me the shit.
Pleasure doing business with you. You mean besides providing a pleasant face for customers to interact with?
Yeah.
It's all in the name. We distribute materials and products all around the United Colonies. Never a dull moment. Always something going on, and 4 other things we need to be ready for. I know some people don't believe it, but we really do the best we can. Wouldn't still be working here if I didn't care.
What do you have for sale?
Oh, well, certainly.
Weapons. Combat knife, Eon, Equinox, Rendell. Modified Equinox. Modified Side Star. 2 modified side stars. Cool. And 67 Smart Gun. Cool. Rapid Shot. It's alright. Shooting side star. Okay. Well, spacesuits. You see Marine spacesuit? Nah. Packs. That's pretty cool. Helmet? No.
Back to it then.
Alright, bye.
Having a good one?
If it any luck tracking down those sensors. So you do. Wonderful. I'll just take these, and we'll see what they have to tell us. All right. We'll just upload the data. Give it a moment.
Okay.
And just another moment. It is working, isn't it? Ah, there it is. What a relief. Now, let's see. This is... Well, it's... Oh my. Well, there's good news and bad news. The good news is that my suspicions were correct. There is something wrong with the tree. I will report my findings to Mast immediately with no small amount of satisfaction. The phrase, "I told you so," may even be uttered more than once. Yes, it does feel good to be right. Particularly when others have attempted to convince you otherwise. Repeatedly. The bad news, as it were, is that the internal composition of the tree is changing. In this particular case, the tree is now regularly emitting ultra-low frequency sound waves.
They're nearly imperceptible now, but they're growing in strength. This is something we've never observed before. Depending on how large these waves grow, consequences for the city could be disastrous. I must consult with my colleagues in Mast at once. Thank you for your assistance. I hope these credits are adequate compensation. These findings are...
Okay. So check in on him later. Okay. Okay, we're not doing this anymore. Okay.
Institutions have endured as well or as long as the galactic banking.
Hello, bird. How are you? I mean, I feel that. I am a criminal. I am a criminal. I unlocked the pickpocketing skill, and I wanted to try it. And then when I tried it, I failed the pickpocket. So I got a bounty on my head. And then when I went to deliver a package, they arrested me. And now I'm tasked to go undercover with the Crimson Fleet.
You will be scanned as you enter.
I am criminal starring. Yeah. So now I have to go undercover, infiltrate these space pirates, their whole organization, in order to help the I guess the military get them arrested. So yeah, that's what's going on right now. Just so you're sort of up to speed, I am undercover space cop after, you know, being a failed criminal. How was your day today, man? How far is that? Slept a shit ton. Me too, man. Me too. Wait. Samka, Chala, Kurtz. Do I have to go to another system? I do. Oh. Oh, sick. Okay, there's Mercury. Earth is not looking good. Earth isn't looking good at all. Wow. All right. Also, my chat's not updating. Okay, there it goes.
Welcome to UC Space. Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo. And we're done. Welcome to Mars.
Welcome to Mars. Alright, cool. Exit ship. So we're on Mars right now. Oh, the skybox looks dope. Oh, I love this. I love space, man. Space is so fucking cool.
On the hull, multiple leeches in the grav drive.
Suppose that would explain the brownouts. So, what's this going to run?
They're doing surprises.
On the lower levels here.
What do you mean there's no work?
Oh.
If you're here to buy or sell, you might want to talk to Octai. I'm busy. Wouldn't be the first time I've heard that line. Oh, don't give me that look. I'm just having a laugh. What have you got for me? Aurora, huh? Nice. A little too hot to handle, though. What else you got? All I'm going to point at is the ceiling, with my middle finger. Get that stuff out of here before UC security catches on. Of course, if there's a finder's fee you're offering, I might, well, bend the rules a little bit. You know, it's funny. Suddenly, I do remember someone who might be able to unload that stuff for you. There's a buddy of mine who runs with the Crimson Fleet. Goes by the name Adler Kemp. If he isn't passed out, you can find him killing the rest of his brain cells at the Broken Spear. Oh, and it's been a pleasure doing business with you.
Word. All Adler Kemp. Oh, okay. Go that way.
Hey there.
Hi.
Unless you're here to serve me another drink, you can turn around and walk away.
Hey, why don't you say that a little louder? I don't think every single UC guard in Sidonia heard you. Okay. Yeah, I think we can help you with this. If you've got a whole shipment of this stuff, you're going to need to move it fast. But you're going to have to do something for us first.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. If the Trade Authority won't even deal with the shipment of that crap, where else you gonna go? Just cool your thrusters for a minute before you wreck this deal for the both of us. Now listen up, because I'm not going to repeat myself. I need you to deal with a miner who's racked up a bunch of debt.
Barrett?
Probably spent it all on booze, not that I blame him.
Is it Barrett?
Either way, I want that money back. Sounds like we're speaking the same language.
The language would be English.
His name's Carl Fielding.
It's not Barrett.
I think
Okay.
you'll find him wandering around the Deimos miners' quarters. Don't worry, you can't miss him. Just look for the most miserable-looking guy in the entire place.
Okay.
Keep a lookout. Notify us if you see anything.
What? Okay.
I heard they found another new freshwater deposit in one of the mines. So much better.
Something I can help you with? Adler Kemp. Who the heck is that? What? Play what games? You're obviously confusing me with someone else. Look, I'm tired. It's been a long day in the mines. I just want to go home, wash off the dust, and relax. This has been fun, though. Whatever. Hey, I'm only kidding with you. Please, give me a second to think. Oh, wait. You mean that Adler? Yeah, sorry. I thought you were
Bruh.
talking about someone else.
Bruh.
I told him I'd pay up next week when Deimos cuts our next profit share check. I'll even bring it to him personally. Sound good?
Yeah.
What the heck do you want me to do, then? Huh? Look, I haven't got a single credit to spare right now. Okay? You can't squeeze blood from a stone. You know? Right? What games? Why are you doing this to me? I don't have the money. Sure. I guess I could ask for a 7-day shift. I don't know. I hadn't thought of that. Huh. Maybe if I rounded up some of my buddies, we could hit him when he wasn't expecting it. Huh. Yeah. Please. Tell Adler I'm sorry for trying to wiggle out of the debt.
Alright.
I didn't have much of a choice.
Alright. That's settled. Oh my god.
taken amazing.
Have something for me? There, would you look at that? I knew that bum was holding out on me. He going to be a problem anymore? Or did he get the message? Nice. Nice. You're kind of a natural at this. Leaning on deadbeats comes easy to you. I like that.
Yeah, yeah.
If you like this kind of work, I can get you more. A lot more. You think you can handle running with my, associates? If you haven't figured that out by now, then maybe you aren't cut out for our line of work.
Shut up, you fucking piece of shit.
That's what I'm talking about. I like your style. All right. I'll call ahead and get a hold of Nevamora. She's second to the big boss himself. Head out to Europa. You'll find her there. I suggest you listen to whatever she has to say. Oh, and I've taken care of that Aurora shipment for you too. Don't spend all that cash in one place.
The community center on P1 is a good place to connect with others.
What's up, Chief?
Bobby, greetings.
Go to Europa. I think that's where it said. Oh, I forgot about that mission. Yeah, get up. Or I probably could have pressed get out.
Captain Bobby, do you require my assistance?
No, I'm good, but thank you. How I liking the game? It's pretty good. I'm not too deep into it. Maybe how long have we been streaming? About 4 hours, I'd say. Been doing some side stuff, but it's a Bethesda RPG, you know. Just I'm a space criminal and now I'm an undercover space cop, but you know, the specifics aren't important. Where's heading? I'm actually trying to get into more combat, but I haven't really been
The Lux condos aren't anything.
getting much opportunity to do said combat.
Too much time is wasted on what?
Still doing things by hand, huh? I keep telling her she needs to act her age, not the stone one. But some people think being difficult builds character. Oh well. Let's see what she wrote.
Yep, let's see.
No. I hope this doesn't mean... Me too. But Sawadi's letter scares me. If what she says is true, I can't stay here.
Is she dying? She's
I
probably dying.
need to go see her. If she's
Yep.
really on death's door, then this could be my only chance. Thank you for bringing me this.
Yep. You're welcome. And level 1. Okay, so... We'll upgrade this. 25. Okay. That means I have this. So, energy weapon dissipation, energy damage is reduced by 5%. Gain 10 resistance to airborne environmental damage. Unlock the ability to combat slide, take 50% less fall damage. Food and drink are 10% more effective. Physical damage is reduced by 5%. Okay. These aren't crazy, but I think if I had to pick one, it'd probably be gymnastics. So I guess the next skill point, if I don't have any of these, any of these challenges done. Okay. Cool. And now I can go to Europa. Or whatever the fucking mission is. Let's see. Parting gift. Did that. Search for evidence. Can I do this at all? Or... That's fine. That's fair.
If you're going to use the elevators or stairs,
Alright. I'm gonna leave Sidonia. I'm gonna use the bathroom really quick. We'll be right back. Alright. Okay. Let's get back into it. Alright.
Captain Bobby, it is pleasant to...
Okay. Let me take off.
Look who finally had the guts to show up. Looks like Adler finally did something right for once. So, big shot. I hear Adler thinks you're good enough to join our crew. You betting your life on that? Because the only way out of our organization is with a warhead up your grab drive.
Wow.
So, before I put you to work, let's get everything out in the open. I don't know if Adler mentioned it, and for his sake, I hope he hasn't. But you aren't about to sign up with any average pirate crew.
They sound pretty average.
You're signing up with the Crimson Fleet. That's if you get through this little task I have planned for you. There's a medical supply ship called the Ragana, jumping into Enceladus's orbit. On board that ship, you'll find a traitor named Austin Rake. I want him dead.
Okay.
It's done when Rake stops breathing. Head back here when you're finished. And don't keep me waiting for long.
Okay. Okay. And where's that?
Pilot of the Ragana. All right. And what are your intentions with these crewmen? Well, normally I would say no, but frankly it will be safer for us that
not sure what to make of you being here. If you wanted to kill us, you could have done that from your ship. If you wanted our cargo, we could have jettisoned it. I guess I should just stop talking and let you say your piece.
Yeah, probably.
That is true. Which means you don't want somebody to know what you are really up to. Now, do you mind telling us what this is all about? You are asking me to betray my own crew.
Yeah.
I do not have to know him. He's a member of my crew. That is enough to spare his life. I do not know who to believe. But you would not have come all this way if you were lying.
That's true.
Then count. I will not murder my own crewmen.
Well.
Come on, Dimitri, enough talk. Let's just kill this fool while we have the numbers.
It could have been so simple. It could have been so simple. All you had to do was kill this motherfucker. That's it. That's all you had to do. But instead, I have to beat you guys to a bloody fucking pulp. Where'd you go? Fuck out of here. Fucking morons. Get out of here. Yeah, sorry about that. Why don't I just take all this stuff? Cell container. You. I don't need your weapon. Ship captain's uniform. I'll take the Kraken too. Why not? What you guys got? Yep. I don't know what a rattler is. I'll take that. You just have a rip shank. That is unneeded. Anything else? I looted 5 people, right? Yeah, sounds about right. This cannot be opened. What you mean? Oh, am I encumbered? Okay, got you. Why can't I be? Inventory. Throws 8. Weapons. Maybe I didn't want to do that. Should I need all of those? Oh, and spacesuit 1. I want their ship. Like, that's... I want to see if I can take their ship. It seems like I can. Alright, well. Alright, where's that? I tried to... Extreme environment, okay.
Damn mercs just don't know how to take a hit. Hey, Rook, wanna help me with some target practice?
Let me get... Can I... Right here.
certainly went faster after you jumped into the fight. Now
Alright.
tell me about the Ragana. Give me some good news, then we can go celebrate. Good work, Rook. Quick, clean, and no witnesses.
True.
Anyway, you wanted into the Crimson Fleet? Well, you're in. Yep, it's that simple. Hope this business with Rakes taught you something. Because I'm about to stick my neck out and vouch for you. If you screw up, and I wind up looking like an asshole, I'm gonna send someone after you. We clear?
Sure.
Yeah? Last person who said that was Rake. So you've already dug yourself a hole about 6 feet deep.
Yeah, well.
Now that you know the
Oh
deal,
well.
it's time to see what you signed up for. I'm gonna upload the coordinates for our headquarters in the Crick system. Spacers call it the key, the fleet calls it home. Head out there as soon as you can. Don't keep me waiting long.
Alright. Menus are still open. That's not what I wanted. Fuck. Okay. What's going on?
Hail acknowledged. You're clear to dock at docking port 1. The commander will be waiting for you in operations.
Alright. It's a little rough, but that's probably just me being bad. Boarding.
Hello, Captain.
Commander Conde wants to see you. Follow me.
Okay.
I had a friend on the Ragana. If I had my way, I'd space whoever killed him.
Sorry about that, Chief.
You met Archangel? That guy's a real cocky bastard.
If these missions
There you are. I want answers, and I want them right now. We intercepted your exchange with the Ragana. What the hell possessed you to kill those innocent people? You represent UC System, which means you always have a choice. I realize you have a role to play, but you have to be better than those pirates.
I tried.
Now I have to waste precious time smoothing this over with Mast. Make up excuses, perhaps even lie on my reports. Let me make this crystal clear. You do what you can to stay in the fleet, but it's not a license to kill. That is where we draw the line. Do something like this again, and you're out. I'll hang the goddamn wanted posters myself. Understood? The Crimson Fleet is motivated purely by material wealth. Bloodshed is typically a side effect of getting what they want. I believe you're fully capable of avoiding the need to take a life. But if it jeopardizes the mission, we'll evaluate when the time comes. Well said. Let's hope the next time your actions match the integrity of your words. All this ugliness aside, were you at least able to join the fleet? Yes. If nothing else, your actions, while reprehensible, will put to bed any suspicions they may have had. Let's focus on that and move forward with the mission.
Our intel on Saoirse was correct. After we received reports on your interaction with Adler Kemp, we picked up on your rendezvous with Neva Mora.
Our files indicate she's second in command, so getting on her good side will ensure you get into the Crimson Fleet. Yes, you passed your first test and you're still alive. But before we get too confident, that either means she suspects nothing, or she intends to make an example of you later. Just remember, these are ruthless criminals, so don't let your guard down.
And their ruthlessness is only surpassed by their cunning. You should proceed with caution, regardless of how well you think you've ingratiated yourself.
So what's next for you on Neva's agenda? Excellent. If you're heading to the Key, I assume you'll be meeting Delgado soon.
Delgado is the leader of the Crimson Fleet. I have a profile here with some information on his background. You'll want to know the individual cadences of every member of the fleet, but Delgado's most of all.
In any case, now that you're with the fleet, you'll be operating independently. We will shadow you eventually, but we'll need to maintain our distance for now, especially while you're on the Key. This will also give us time to bolster our defenses, should we need to engage with the fleet in the future.
Sir, on that note, shall we begin implementing the upgrade to our shields?
Immediately, Lieutenant. Notify the engineers and relay the information to the crew. I hope your entry into the fleet has overcome any doubts you may have had regarding your mission. It certainly increased my estimates on success. Keep up the good work. We'll expect further reports. Dismissed.
Heard the situation with the Regana went FUBA. I'd like to say it gets easier.
I could have joined any division in the UC Navy.
Oh, okay.
I chose SysDef.
Alright, so now I must go to... Am I gonna go all the way over here? Maybe, oh, now that I think about it. Let's try. Olympus. place looks cool. Should have one more jump. Okay, 2 more jumps. That was pretty fucking cool.
Nobody hails the key. Just do your business.
Alright. Sounds good.
Get out of my face. You said the take was 10K, but it was 30.
Hi.
Big difference on
Please
40
disregard.
versus 10
I attempted
versus
an
30.
informal greeting, but I am dissatisfied with the results.
You got 4K. Not my problem. If you're stealing from me, you bet your ass it's your problem.
You kidding me? Way to make a mess in front of my new rook.
Good day, Captain.
Hey, steal from me and get caught? Better off dead.
Sounds like you did the fleet a favor. Now toss this body out of an airlock before it turns into a damn air freshener. The hell took you so long? Forget how to grav jump or something?
Yeah, kinda.
Never apologize. Not if you want anyone in the fleet to respect you. And if they don't respect you, put a gun to their head and they'll get the message. But, all that aside, you made it. So now, you get to hear a nifty history lesson.
Alright.
Pencils ready?
No.
Good. This floating scrap heap you're standing on is called the Key. Used to be an old UC military star station, and now it's the fleet's base of operations. Might look a little beat up on the outside, but we keep it together. Sure did. Right out from under their noses. Way before you or I were born, though. We've held this station for a very long time. Don't worry. Delgado will tell you all about it.
Word.
You think? And that's only part of it. I'll let Delgado fill you in on the whole story. He tells it better anyway. But I can give you the short version while we walk the station. Anyway, I'll tell you all about the key. But it's better if I show you too. Follow me.
Alright.
All right. History time. So, the key is in orbit around Suvorov. That's the very same ice ball where the United Colonies built a supermax prison they call the Lock. The UC is so clever. Supermax prison, lock, key. Ah, cute, huh? Now, we've got everything the fleet needs right here. Of course, you've got to pay for it. Remember, on the key, credits are king. What the hell is this?
All right, hang on, Nev. Before you get pissed, I've got my hands full.
Jasmine, sweetie, I'm trying to give a tour here. So you want to tell me why those damn doors are sealed?
It's called a malfunction. You know, that thing I spend most of my day dealing with. Believe me, my people are on it. Have a little faith for once.
Aww. And you always, Angel. This here's Jasmine. You need anything for your ship, she's got you covered. We'll hit up the depot next since these doors have given out on us.
Alright.
So anyway, we were talking about the Lock. About 100 years ago, the prisoners down there rioted and took over the place. After stealing some ships, they were actually able to make it up here and took over the key.
About time you brought us new blood, Neva. I was getting tired of trading with the same old faces.
You're just ticked everyone's getting wise to your ridiculous prices, Aludra. Anyway, welcome to the depot, Rook, where you'll be lucky if these blood-sucking leeches don't bleed you completely dry.
Whoa, whoa. It's not our fault that people don't appreciate how much it costs to get untraceable merchandise.
No, that's
out of the
weapons.
key.
That's like soup.
Neva's just whining because she thinks she lost a ton of cash selling us a shipment of gear. She should have done her homework.
Yeah, sure, laugh it up. I'll remember that next time I need something from you cheapskates. Let's move on. Back to my story. After the liberated prisoners grabbed the key, they established it as a base of operations and began pirating the spaceways. That was how the Crimson Fleet began. Of course, Jasper Cricks had a lot to do with all that, but, we'll get to him later. Rook, meet Zuri, Queen of the Rare Exports.
If I don't have it, you don't need it.
Neuroamps, blueprints. Hit her up and she'll take care of you.
Speaking of which, you still owe me for that last purchase, Neva. It's like 5 figures. Don't make me collect it the hard way.
The hard way? Oh no. Rook, protect me from Zuri's vengeance.
Nah.
Enough of the bullshit, Zuri. I'll pay you when I pay you. Deal with it. Got a problem with that? Take it up with the boss.
Don't even try to rip me off.
Got Bradley from the trade
value when I see it.
I'm sure you know the deal there. He'll buy pretty much anything, no matter how hot. Then we got our med bay on the left, run by the one and only Samina Mizra. She'll patch you up, if you've got the money. We don't run any free clinics up in here, you don't?
Understandable.
Okay, this is our final stop. Over there, you've got the Last Nova, where Bog serves watered-down drinks at ridiculously exorbitant prices. And right here is the most important place on the entire station, the Reckoner's Core, run by the incomparable Shinya Voss.
Another new Rook, Neva? I can't believe Delgado still lets you recruit given what happened with the last one.
You mean Austin Rape? It's been taken care of, all right? I don't like loose ends, and this Rook is the one who tied it off.
Perhaps next time you'll try to be a bit more discerning regarding your choices. It's far more cost-effective.
Yeah, love you too, darling. Anyway, Shinya handles our lifeblood. The money. We call him our Reckoner, but if you ask me, he's actually a pain in the ass.
And Neva will slit your throat if she thinks you'll bleed creds.
Go to hell, boss. Take care of our new friend here, or I'll find a way to pull the pin on that little party popper in your chest. Anyway, Shinya will get you set up in our system. I've got real work to do. Once you're done, head upstairs and I'll introduce you to the boss.
time for a proper introduction. I am Shinya Voss, the official reckoner for the Crimson Fleet.
What's a reckoner?
And since Neva so thoughtfully mentioned it, yes, this is a bomb embedded in my chest. And no, I'll never know the meaning of the word humble. In fact, I find Delgado's idea of a security measure to be quite empowering. Glad you approve. Obviously, betrayal isn't taken lightly around here. Since I oversee the bulk of transactions and maintain all accounts for the fleet, I'm a prime target for information. Should our enemies capture me or I grew any semblance of a moral conscience, you might consider me the greatest threat we have. For Delgado, the bomb grants peace of mind and a certain degree of safety. It's why he's the boss. Of course, I'm not the first reckoner to bear a bomb under my ribcage, but Delgado was smart enough to continue the tradition. Now, let me get you set up. A moment while I convene with the core. Thanks to advanced modifications even Eugen would envy, I can interface directly with our mainframe and the Galbank network. This allows me to move and clean credits faster and more efficiently than any run-of-the-mill cyber runner. There. You're done.
Alright.
All you need now is Delgado's blessing, and you'll be one of us. The perfect segue into my final subject. Thanks to our relations with contacts across the galaxy, we always have a steady stream of jobs available. I've granted you all the necessary permissions to access these listings at any time, using the computers that surround the core.
Okay.
Oh, you know, smuggling, piracy, taking things that aren't yours. Nothing that should keep you up at night. Well, depending on your methods. If Neva's chosen wisely, we certainly will. Now, I believe that covers all I have to say, so you can run along to Delgado. Take the elevator to the upper level. You should be able to find your way from there, I hope.
Alright, listen up. You can all stop complaining. Atrium to cargo bay doors have been repaired. Oh, and you're welcome, Nev.
Yeah?
Rook.
Gotta make sure to train every day. Bad aim and bad health will get you killed.
Let's take a little Starfield break. Give me a minute.
Need something?
Let me finish up this little quest and I'll play a few games.
Ah, there's our other new recruit. So, now that we are all here, it's time to get down to business. The two of you are the only rooks that have made the latest cut. The rest, well, let's just say they won't be joining us ever again. Neva's willing to put her neck on the line and vouch.
Sounds good.
Which means you've got what it takes to join.
I'll hop in the Discord when I finish up here.
If dealing with the Ragana was at the limit of your capabilities, then you have a serious problem on your hands.
Nah.
You are already in too deep to quit. And I can promise you, it only gets more difficult from here. All right, let's get started here. When you sign up with the Crimson Fleet, you're in it for the long haul. No one quits. no one retires. The only way out is death. You stay loyal or you pay the consequences. Fleet before friends. Fleet before family. Fleet before yourself. Boss. Good. You're getting it already. I like that.
Can we get on with this? I want to get drunk at the last Nova.
I'm impressed. That is the first intelligent thing you have said this entire time, Mathis. Since you two seem so eager to move forward, let's get to your next job. Pack your cold weather gear, Rooks. Where we are going, you're going to need it.
Oh, God, don't tell me you're dragging him down to Suvarall for another one of your little initiation runs. 10 Johns to the surface, 12 dead Rooks. You'd think by now you would have given up on that goddamn campfire story.
Crix's legacy is no story, neighbor. We've got fresh eyes in the fleet. And if these two want to impress, they're going to help me search those ruins.
I hope you're right, Dale. That new code we grabbed for the lot cost us a ton of credits. And a decent captain.
This initiation, as Neva calls it, is your chance to see where it all began. On Suvorov with Jasper Crix. Crix led the riots that gave birth to the Crimson Fleet. And if his legacy is still out there, we're going to be the ones to find it. Through a bit of luck and a hell of a lot of cash, Neva was able to get her hands on an access code to the inside of the lock. This will be the first time someone from the Crimson Fleet has set foot in there for, well, since Crix left the place behind. It has been frustrating being this close to potential clues, but not being able to find a way through those prison walls. Through a bit of luck and a hell of a lot of cash, this will be the... It has been frustrating. Before Crix left the fleet, he left a message talking about a major score. One that would set up the fleet to be a big player in the settled systems. Somewhere down the line, they started calling it Crix's legacy. And everyone who's tried to find it has wound up empty-handed, missing, or dead. If we're gonna beat those odds, we'll first need a lead. And I would wager we will find one on Suvorov.
Dale's leaving out the best part. That this whole search is based on a handful of words on a very old slate. Crix left a lot of big talk on that recording, and not a lot of facts. Some of us believe in it more than others.
Don't listen to her. When we get our hands on Crix's legacy, the fleet will be operating at a completely different level. We will become more than a match for UC Systef. Exactly. Now you're beginning to understand. Okay, enough discussion. We have got a lot of work to do. To that end, the next stop is the lock. I've had Jazz feed the coordinates into your ship's computer. Since Mathis doesn't have a ship, he's going to ride with me. I'll see you down there, Rook. Don't keep me waiting.
Alright. Sounds good. And I leveled up. Let's get this. Alright, and with that, I'm going to take a quick break from Starfield and go play Siege. I'll probably end stream, and if I decide to get back on Starfield later tonight, I'll restart stream. So it's whoever chilled and watched me play Starfield, whoever chatted, I love you all. I'll catch y'all later.